Today, former Scotland Yard detective Jon Wedger begins his journey from London to Penzance, where he'll then swim around the Isles of Scilly. Well, this is the bike he has lovingly restored, and here he explains the significance of an old bike being transformed into new.
I used to walk my dog in a wooded area which had a lake and a river in it in East London, and there was a kid there who was going to go into care. His dad had left, and his mum had alcohol, drug problems, and he'd seen a bike in the river, right, and it'd been in there years. And one day he asked me to go and get it for him because he'd seen me on my bike, right, 'cause I used to ride to work, and he didn't have a bike. So I went in, waded in, and got this bike out. It was covered in sludge, mud. It was just rotten. I got it, and I took it home, and I stripped it down to bare metal, the frame, right, which is what I've done with this bike. Totally and utterly stripped it down. Got him, took him to Halfords, right, and asked him to choose the colour that he wanted. He wanted this metallic blue. So I did like this lovely metallic blue colour. Got some stickers, sprayed it, lacquered it. Got some stickers for the frames. I cleaned all the wheels up with wire walls so they went back to chrome. Put all new bearings in, greased it, new chain, new tyres. I think I put a new saddle on, I'm not sure. Anyway, it was lovely. And I taught him to ride the bike, right? I taught him, and there's a photo of him when he's ridden the bike for the first time. So when they put their hands in the air like, yeah.
Significant to that then, to what you're doing now?
But I taught him subconsciously that if someone throws something away, which is what they've done with him, thrown this kid away really, you don't have to be rotten and dirty and festering. You can be clean and you can be good and beautiful and you can work as good as something that's brand new, you know? The message was, no matter what anyone does to you, you're as good as anyone else, you know?
So what about this bike you're...
Right, and so this bike here is the same. It was found, dumped, down by the canal, by the river, right? We took it home. Me and one of my boys took it home. And it actually was working. But it's a really nice bike. It's a very old bike. It's a German one. And I thought, well, I can do the same here. I'll do it up. It's a bit like when I walked to Manchester. The thought just came in my head. And the thought came in my head, why don't I do it up and ride it? And I thought, well, where ride it to? And I thought, well, I could ride it down to Cornwall and then do a swim as well. Again, try and get some money for the kids.
To donate, please go to Jon's GoFundMe page.